at this chat, you know what I see? I see the Steam 2023 best games, and you have Lost Ark. Like, what does Lost Ark have? Does it have gameplay? Nay. Does it have story? Nay. What it does have is women with big, plump tits and unrealistic asses. It is what the gamer craves. It is what the market desires. But unfortunately, the HR hags from California, they look at games like Lost Ark in disgust. And they say, well, if Chad, the man that we covet, the man that we desire, who doesn't even play video games, but if Chad was to lay his eyes on the sinful Lost Ark, he would never choose us as their waifu. And we would be punished to a lifetime surrounded by cat piss, loneliness, and wine. So we must gaslight the AAA Western companies to never allow a video game like Lost Ark to be made from the bowels of California. Welcome, chat, to what appears to be the Steam best games of 2023. These are games which have managed to get this ranking because of sales. Yes, the video game craves the plump tits and awesome asses from Lost Ark. But all jokes aside, let's see what we got. We got Hogwarts. Oh no. The evil J.K. Rowling has probably already put her plan in motion. She is using her wealth in order to deconstruct the American transgender ideology like the people from Twitter have told me that she does. Even now she is probably planning this eve of it. How many VTubers were harassed over this shitty game, huh? But unironically, this game managed to become in the Steam Platinum due to one thing. It stood loyal to the franchise. And you had like the entire social media apparatus of the left. Hassan Piker himself was quaking in fear on Twitch. I remember like he wanted to play this game. He wanted to play it, but he was scared shitless over the brave activist soldiers from Twitter. Was like, oh, I can't play this because they will come after me. You know, if someone like Hassan Piker is afraid, if the professor was afraid, it was up to brave VTubers like Pipkin Pippa to say this far, no further. And she played the fucking game, much to the dismay and the horror and the screeches of the people from academia. The narrative was very compelling, wasn't it? I mean, did you guys remember? It was like, if you play this game, you are committing genocide. I mean, these are clearly reasonable individuals that aren't exaggerating. You know, I am the problem. And Hill versus Babyface is the problem, because we rant sometimes and we get emotional. And we have squeaky voices, huh? Yeah. Top sell game, huh? Platinum. It's almost like if you don't listen to the HR hags, it's almost like if you don't listen to the gaslighters, you can make money. Starfield. This game, in my opinion, is on this list simply because it's a Bethesda title. Like, people looked at Skyrim and they say, hey, you know what, Skyrim is a good game, right? Fallout is a good game, right? So clearly, this one is going to be... It wasn't. Like, if you look at the reviews are negative. So, in my opinion, this game managed to sell simply due to the previous titles. And the next game from Bethesda may suffer because of Starfield. One thing is for sure, you're not going to get, you know, like, you have, like, Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch, Skyrim Remaster, Skyrim on the PlayStation, Skyrim on the Xbox, Skyrim on the fucking smart fridge, Skyrim on VR. You're not going to have Starfield like that. Like, you just trick people. It is what it is. Like, people were tricked, were duped. But I don't think that Starfield is going to manage, unless like they somehow release like 10 expansion packs, which fixes all the problems with the game and adds a more immersive and enriched story. But other than that, no, I do think that this is managing to sell based on its predecessors. Counter-Strike fucking 2, Jesus Christ. Where's the diversity in it, huh? Like, when I want to buy a game, if I don't see a woman on the box that looks like a body type A, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, how can I enjoy this game? It lacks the diversity from California now. The HR hags had no say in it. It's one of the most played games from Eastern Europe, by the way. You know, like, funny thing, when the war in Ukraine started, I'm not even kidding, like, when the war in Ukraine started, you look at the people who play Counter-Strike, massive drop. Like, I found that to be interesting. So yeah, you know, like, cult classic. Again, no social justice, no, it's just like counter-terrorist. The game is offensive, by the way. I remember, it's like, oh my god, it's like, how can you have the terrorists look like they're from the Middle East? It's like, how can you do that? How is it possible? How? I bet like people in the Middle East play Counter-Strike as well. Call of Duty. I mean, look, this is a cult. I mean, you can't help these people. They're in a fucking cult. They want to be milked by Activision. It's simple. You know, they live for Activision. It's like slaves. They definitely need Karl Marx. Like, you have nothing to lose but your chain. You need to stop playing this game. It's literally the same fucking game every fucking year. They just make a new game, add a couple of maps. I don't even know the difference. But no, they have to buy. They have to pay full price for it. Like, at this point, they like I don't even know why they bother making a new game. Just put like a new name in the title and sell the previous one. You're still going to have these people buying it. It's PUBG Battlegrounds. There's still people playing PUBG. Respecto. Do they still say the N-word in the plane? Do they still have PewDiePie over there? I understand. It was like, again, like Kotaku, very concerned. Holy shit, the level of concern was so high that even I from Romania was getting concerned. It's like, my god, like people from Kotaku are so concerned. They were like, how is this possible? How can we allow this? I played PUBG and they said the N-word in the airplane. Oh. I felt so violated. Apparently, despite all that, the game is platinum, right? Can you imagine, like, the strength of character of those games? Like, seriously. Like, if those gamers were in Ukraine, they would hold back the Russians. I mean, the amount, this is like the Ubermensch. Like a person stronger than anything else that was created before. They managed to play a game where people said gamer words and they were unaffected. Scientists should study. Dr. Fauci shouldn't retire. He should first study these people. Like, how do these individuals manage to play a game where there are slurs that are being used? Like, how do they not get offended? Like, what is it? Like, what is it that they have that other peoples don't? Because we need to take that and give it to our soldiers. Like, make our soldiers strong. Because right now, if our soldiers fight the Russians, like, all the Russians have to do is to cast a couple of slurs and they completely demoralize our entire army. But if we manage to figure out, like, what do these individuals from PUBG have that they can withstand slurs and gamer words? Like, my god. Dota 2. I mean, it's fucking Dota 2, you know? I'm curious if League of Legends was on Steam, if it managed to get more sales than Dota 2. Interesting how no Blizzard game is here, huh? Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, you know, that makes sense. Still, we got to go to this, to gold. Another game which, again, very controversial. Cultural appropriation. Like, how can people from Japan be allowed, right? Is this how they frame it? Be allowed. How can we allow artists? How can we allow to take from a culture that doesn't belong to them? It's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. How many years is this game? It's been out for a while. FC24, another cult. I mean, they're same with FIFA. I don't understand these people. No, serious, it's the same fucking game, isn't it? Like, what is the difference between FIFA 22 and FIFA 23? And there's a woman, huh? Is there a woman on the box? Oh, maybe this is why they bought it. Woman on the box. I mean, this is what you think when you hear FIFA, right? Like this. Maybe it's a man. I don't know how she identifies, but still. Let's see. War Thunder, air superiority. I haven't gone on their forums recently, but have they released any more military secrets? Huh? Resident Evil 4. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it came out this year. I really hated it. No, seriously, I hated it. It didn't need a remake. Doesn't need a remake. Why did they remake it? Why? Why? Like, the previous Resident Evil 4 plays well. Graphics still stand. Red Dead Redemption. Didn't they have... Oh, GTA 5. How... Oh, my fucking god. Like, this game is ancient. It's still making money. Oh, my god. But it has sexismus in it. It has misogynismus. It has transmophobismus. It has all the evil that the Californian hags are warning us about. Could it be, chat? Could it be that the Californian hags are wrong? Could it be that they are mistaken? No, they can't. It's the gamers who are wrong, huh? I mean, they have the wisdom from the academia. From California, yeah, they come. They know the culture. They have their pulse on the market. I don't know these other games. Party Animals, Forza Horizon. Wasn't New World also? It's like another one that has controversy. How is it that like so many games that have controversies are managing to make money hands over fist, chat? How is it possible? Like every single time the Californian hag is complaining, the video game is successful. Let me know what you guys think and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.